Right, Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 2 is out, and it's terribly written. Obviously, if you've watched it, you'll know that. But case in point, it's so terribly written that a pretty much 5 to 10 minute scene, which was meant to be a breakup scene, between Nancy and Jonathan, people didn't know that they were breaking up. People thought they were getting engaged. In fact, brilliant. So you get articles like this. Did Jonathan and Nancy just break up in Stranger Things? Duffer brothers have had to make a statement. They clarify. Look, if you got to come out and make clarifications, it's not good. Okay, it's just not good. It's a terribly written show. Womp womp. There's so many articles about this. So many. Stranger Things viewers left confused by pivotal scene in new episodes. We'll get to some of these in a minute because it's very, very, very funny. Stranger Things creators confirm what actually just happened. I mean, we watched it. It should be patently obvious to everyone what happened. But it's so terribly written, people are left going, what? What the dick happened there? Huh? Yes, that Stranger Things breakup actually happened. How have you fucked up your writing this bad? Like, this is a fair thing to ask. How is your writing this terrible? Genuinely. It just goes on. The Duffers clarify whether or not Nancy and Jonathan just broke up. Stranger Things fans missed massive plot point in new episodes as creators reveal what really happened, i.e. they broke up. So bad. So bad. It's mental that the Duffer brothers actually had to come out and confirm it. To people.com as well, of all places. Co-creators Ross and Matt Duffer break down that confusing near-death confession. What is confusing because you didn't write it correctly. It was written poorly. You pleb. Warning, this story contains spoilers for Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 2. I don't think anyone cares, but okay. Are wedding bells ringing for Nancy and Jonathan? This is the exclusive, so it's worth reading the article fully, because for them to justify it and what they say, it's comical. In Volume 2 of Stranger Things Season 5, Natalia Dyer, and Charlie Heaton's characters, who have been dating since Season 2. You wouldn't know it though, would you really? They've not really done anything and progressed anywhere. They just sort of keep arguing and I don't know, nothing really happens with them. I find it interesting. All these characters have kind of just remained the same. Like no real kind of arcs has happened, I think. Anyway, whatever. Make some major confessions to each other while on the brink of death. So the two become trapped inside the Upside Down's Hawkins lab as a melting paint-like substance fills the room. Just when they're convinced they're going to die, the truth comes out. Nancy tells them that she hates the Clash. Jonathan admits that he hates reading Nancy's articles, and he finally confesses that he never applied to Emerson, which, of course, Nancy knew all along. He then pulls out the engagement ring he'd been carrying around for days and says, I figure that I have screwed up enough with you that it'd be nice to get something right for once in the end. Nancy Wheeler, will you not marry me? So the thing is, so he calls it the unproposal. She accepts it, tells him, I love you. And then they realise the liquid's hardened, so they're saved, basically. So you can see in that writing, will you not marry me? It's an unproposal. Yes, I accept it and I love you. It is a bit... I mean, it's not clear. It's not 100% crystal clear. It is a bit odd. Terribly written. All of it was terribly written. And so they've had to literally come out and confirm. So where does this actually leave the long-time couple? Well, if you wrote it better dialogue, more succinct perhaps, rather than wasting 10 minutes of my time, Matt and Ross Duffer confirmed to people they're not actually engaged. Oh, should have known this from watching it. So Matt says he and Ross, both of whom serve as writers, executive producers and directors, have known for a while that a breakup was looming for one of the show's longest running couples. It's hard to recall when exactly that idea came, but I think us and the writers all felt that Nancy needed to end up on her own and be independent and have an opportunity to find herself. Strong independent woman. Yeah, this is just lame, mate. It's lame. Her arc in this show has just been dog shit as well. The fact that she's like taking out soldiers in Volume 2. Like she pops at the when they race full pelt into the army base. She pops out the top of a truck and she starts taking out soldiers. I mean, mate, what? When did you learn to shoot? I know it's America, but when did you learn to shoot better than soldiers? Or when did American soldiers become so shit? It's one of the two, isn't it? Anyway, so she's proper annoying and independent and nah. I mean, how many people wind up with their girlfriend or boyfriend that they met in high school? Quite a few, actually, but okay. Matt continues, though. He acknowledges that Nancy and Jonathan have a little bit more of a complicated relationship than a normal high schoolers. It's a trauma bond, as Ross puts it. Why didn't you actually have that in the show, then? Huh? Why have you got to come out and speak to people.com? Despite their on-screen breakup, the actors remain in a long-term relationship with each other off-screen. They've been dating publicly since 2017 after meeting on the show, and in a recent interview with Wonderland magazine, Heaton31 made some rare comments about living and working with Dyer. It's been a gift to work with my best friend, to be able to have a shared experience with your partner about the anxiety when you don't get a job. I know what that feels like. She knows what that feels like. Brilliant. No one cares. Anyway, this is just terribly written. People had no idea. That's why there are so many articles about it. Because people were like, what? What? Okay, then. So you've got to come out and just, again, clarify it. Yeah, that's crap, mate. People were just confused because you didn't write it properly. I mean, that's it. That's all it boils down to. You didn't write it appropriately. The writing was bad. Therefore, afterwards, they've got to like rush and be like, oh shit, actually, no. But yeah, just write it better next time. Well, don't next time. Is that they stole season 1 script from someone else? Did you steal it from someone? Duffers? Did you? Because this doesn't feel like the same show, not going to lie. Doesn't feel like the same show. Season 1 was just impeccable. It was a great show. This doesn't feel the same. Definitely does not feel the same. Anyway, there you go. Don't have much else to say. If you enjoyed this video, support my Patreon. That'd be great. That's it. Link down below. Bye now.